I'll just let them in. Okay, everyone. Today is January 16th here on the West Coast in Victoria, as well as everywhere else, but we're all at different time zones. So we've got people up late at night and people, a little earlier. So we're going to have a great night tonight. We've got some great testimonials and guest speakers and a great presentation with Ricia. So, just to let you know, Ricia and I have been friends for many years. I helped her move to that beautiful casa in Manzanillo just over a year ago last October. So I got to spend 3.5 months setting up that beautiful Airbnb, beautiful resort. So if you haven't checked it out, we'll be seeing pictures in a few minutes. So I know we all send her lots of love down in the sun. She's been in marketing for over 25 years. And she just became number 2 in Canada. She's moving right on up there, our president, Ricia Adair. So let's turn it over to Ricia. Let's have a great night, everyone. We'll have questions at the end of the evening.
Layla,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much for a great introduction and welcome everybody. Let's get underway. Okay, just a minute here. I'm going to do some screen sharing and share some great information with you. Oh, wrong slide. We don't want to do that one. Let's just start this again. Wait for me. Don't go away, folks. This is not my first rodeo, but you'd think it was, huh? Okay, well, again, too, we're going up to the top. I'm going to get everybody dizzy here for a minute. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Mercury retrograde, right? There we go. Okay, we're ready to get started. So again, thank you everybody for joining us tonight. My name is Ricia Adair. I'm a Canadian. I now live in Manzanillo, Mexico. I've been here for the last year and 2 or 3 months. We bought ourselves a beautiful little boutique mini resort very close to the beach. If you follow my cursor, you're going to see our house is right there, a bit on a hill overlooking beautiful Santiago Bay. The beach is fabulous, 14 kilometers of flat walking for you Americans. That's probably about 8 miles. And what we found real quick about living in the tropics is not only is it beautiful temperatures and everything else, but life can get pretty expensive because the maintenance that you have in your house in Canada and the US is terrific, but add doubly, triply, quadruple terrific when you live in the tropics. You combine moisture with salt air and it just corrodes things away very, very quickly. Our house was unattended for 5 months before we moved in. Layla can attest the pool was green with algae. The jungle had overgrown the property. Doorknobs were falling off. It was amazing. It was like, oh my God, this is supposed to be our dream home. So we went through our little bit of savings very, very quickly. And I'm ashamed. Well, I'm not ashamed to say, I'm sad to say that we were broke. We got broke real, real quick. We had guests all throughout the winter. Layla was with us. Her family was with us. And I hardly had money to put gas in the truck to drive our guests around. I mean, life was really stingy. And my husband, he kind of likes money in the bank, and otherwise he gets really cranky. So it was a first tough many, many months. And because of the financial stress, I ended up very, very sick. I had shingles, I had bladder infections that wouldn't go away, and then a couple of dog bites that got infected. It was just like one crazy, crazy year. And then I got really fat. No matter how many times I walked that beach, how many times I did the stairs and swam the ocean, I still couldn't lose the weight. And I'm going to admit as well, too, I had a serious sugar craving. And the sweets here in Mexico are so fantastic. The ice cream, the pastries. So it was really, really hard for me. And soon I became diagnosed by my doctor as FFB, fat, frumpy, and broke. That was me, guys. It was a hard place for me to be in. And when that call came in April, Chris and Joni Bud called me and they said, Risha, you need to know about the drops. My first thought was this: I can't afford it. My second thought was, how can I make it work? How can I afford it? And my third thought was, book me in for 2 boxes. That's all I could do. So 2 boxes came along. We're going to fast forward. You'll hear about my own testimony coming up soon, but my life had seriously, seriously changed. And how did it change in so many ways? Well, Joni said to me, Ricia, just look at my Facebook postings, the kind of response that I'm getting. People want this product. So I learned very quickly our very simple system of growth. I started posting and people just reached out to me and said, what are these drops? I want these drops. So I came out of retirement, and really that's kind of funny because retirement is an income, it's not an age, right? So I came out of being broke to do this. And I'm so forever grateful because in a very short period of time, we're talking about 8 months, my life has changed from broke to financially stable. I'm so grateful. My brand new fridge is getting delivered. Sarah, my maid. Yes, I have a maid. I have a gardener. I have a pool boy. I'm so grateful for the staff that I have. Got my fridge. We brought in the painting crews and we painted in some beautiful Mexican colors. Just love it. I hope you can come and visit us. We recently built this pergola. Again, that's an expensive piece of construction because every piece of wood is an exotic tropical wood that can't be eaten by the termites. Yeah, that's another thing you have to factor in for every decision you make. But there we are celebrating, hanging up my first basket of flowers. Mike is over the moon because he now has his motorcycle. He's super happy about that. And then between Christmas and New Year's, Santa brought us several small earthquakes, which caused about $10,000 in pool repair. The pool started to fail very quickly. And I brought in the most amazing crew that fixed my pool in 10 days. My boutique resort is full right now. We've got guests. So they were a little disappointed when I had to tell them that the pool was broken. But there we are, just on Tuesday, celebrating our new pool celebration party. And Layla, check it out. We now have colored lights in the pool. So we might as well go for an upgrade, right? Our lives seriously changed, folks. I can't say enough what this company has done for me. And I owe it all to these two guys, Darren Zobrist and John Wadsworth. John had spent his adult life in the network marketing industry, specifically with the Noni product, and he went from a young 18-year-old to being a highly, highly successful multimillionaire. Darren became a multimillionaire by working on Wall Street. Through one set of circumstances after another, these two guys came together and they actually bought a group of companies, and these companies offer the most stellar in products. We're going to hear about these products tonight and the drops, because I know a lot of you are curious about the drops. And we're going to hear how these products can really seriously change your life. As they brought this group of companies together, they called us Partner Co. because we're partnering together, simply better together. In the last few months, I've learned a lot about hormonal imbalance. I had no idea that these symptoms had to come from my body being out of balance. I just thought it was part of getting old, right? Can't lose weight. I'm 60 something. Well, again, I was so out of balance. I had the mood swings. I was cranky, the low libido, headaches, night sweats, food cravings. Some of you will be ticking off these as well. Hot flashes, acne, insomnia, tiredness, fatigue, that sluggishness around 2 p.m, the weight gain that just won't go away. Well, not to fret because we have some amazing, amazing products that you're going to feel it and you're going to get well, you're going to get lighter, and you're just going to say, wow, I feel like I'm 30 years old again. Products that will balance your hormones, healthy weight loss, increased energy, strengthen your immune system, reduce inflammation and the puffiness, nutritious products, collagen for better skin. Who would like to sleep better? We have something for you too. A healthier gut, athletes buy our products for stronger performance. We have stress-related products to reduce your anxiety. There's so much that we have. And again, I am super impressed with this entire line of products. All to Dr. Ray Strand, our Chief Medical Officer, along with Dr. Pena Brett West. They oversee 1,040 annual quality tests. Brett West is a master on the Noni product. He's overseen several published clinical studies that go around the world. Dr. Crystal Vance, our Wellness Council president. There's a lot of science behind what we have. And again, they are products with clean ingredients that are created by doctors backed by science. What excited me was the transparency and having a presence in 59 countries, being Canadian living in Mexico, that I can actually build a business and become number 2 in Canada blows me away. It's as simple as this. Someone sees your post on Facebook, they happen to live in Italy, they ask, can I get the drops in Italy? You go to the Italian flag, indeed you can, you send them a link, they click on the link, the European office from Partner Co sends them their drops, and next Friday you get paid. That simple. Totally transparent, no international tax numbers needed, no international licensing. It is that simple to do business across the world. One of the products that I really love is the Sincerity. It actually has a lot of medicinal value to it. We just had Marlene Trenholm, who is our guest speaker, and she has years of experience specifically. She was with the company that got purchased by Partner Co. And the Sincerity has, again, so many medicinal purposes for all kinds of bad skin conditions. I like to use it for my face because I feel younger and I feel super clean. Now, this product I want to talk to you about the importance, and this goes along with the Sincerity as well. We have a collagen product with noni added to it. Again, noni is the most efficacious fruit in the world. My in-laws had just left. They were on the airplane right now as we speak, and Dad had fallen. He's 92 years old. He fell right in the track of the patio door. His leg gashed open, and the separation was at least a half an inch. It was pretty serious gouge. We rushed him to the hospital, and you can well imagine the difficulty the doctor had in stitching him together on 92-year-old skin, paper thin. So we don't think about our skin when we're going to be 90, but you need to think about that now. You need to start treating your skin. It is the most largest organ in your body. We mentioned the Tahitian noni. Layla was talking about this in the earlier chat before we began the call. The noni, again, is the most efficacious fruit in the world. And I'm going to tell you this, we have trees in Mexico, but the most efficacious tree comes from Tahiti with the volcanic earth. You cannot get close to the tree because it stinks. You cannot even put that noni fruit in your mouth because it stinks and it tastes terrible. So it's a terrific science that our people can get this product to you in a beautiful formula that actually tastes good. It promotes overall health and wellness. It's going to support a strong, healthy immune system. I was getting ready for the plane for Orlando, was feeling my glands swelling up. I took a few shots of my noni, got on the plane, had a great holiday in Orlando without getting sick. It was wonderful. It certainly boosts your energy and endurance, helps sustain joint health, and promotes mobility. So if you have any issues with your joint mobility, this is definitely a product I'd recommend. It also supports a healthy cardiovascular system, helps fight harmful free radicals and protect against oxidative damage. And those powerful adaptogens support balanced stress response, and it certainly supports mood balancing effects. The Nutrify line is one of the best line of vitamins I've ever encountered. I actually feel these vitamins. Probiotics, it's on my nightstand. I take it before I go to sleep. It's the best, in my opinion, probiotics in the world with all the strains that it has. The Banali is a great product that you're going to take for sagging skin because you're going to lose a bunch of weight. But guess what? It is so loaded with vitamin C. It's also going to help you with your immune system. A lot of people claim that their allergy symptoms have gone away. Omega Q, the best for your brain and your heart. I want to talk a little about MOA. MOA has, it's a sachet, you drink it. I like it cold. It has 36 superfoods, most of them tropical and very expensive, including some very expensive mushrooms like lion's mane. And again, too, these superfoods all lend to your overall health, your overall immune system. But I specifically bought it, and this was on my third paycheck. Because remember, I only had the money for 2 boxes. Recently said to me, you need to get the MOA for that achy you're telling me about in your fingers and your toes. After taking the MOA for 3 weeks, I noticed as I was walking the dog in my flip-flops that I'm noticing less achy. But after 6 weeks, I noticed I have 0 achy. And now after 8 months, I continue to live life without pain. Thank you to these products. Sugar Stop is a very popular product for those times when you want to cheat. My mother-in-law wants to go out for dinner every night. You know, it's really hard to find a restaurant that doesn't put a lot of super rich stuff all over your foods. So we got to benefit from the sugar stop. It blocks the sugar and carbs from getting into your bloodstream. Slendery is one of my favorite lines. The Pure Nourish is my go-to breakfast drink. It has 18 grams of vegetable pea protein loaded with probiotics, prebiotics. It tastes great. I love chocolate, so I add in our cocoa chocolate nourish. And I also add in blueberries, a bit of ginger. Oh my God, it's the best breakfast. And it does qualify as a meal replacement and super affordable. The giving greens, I like to sprinkle on my salad. Again, you've got the kale, the parsley, the Brussels sprouts, the spinach, all those greens, especially in wintertime when you can't get those fresh vegetables. I see the drops peeking around the corner. I'm not quite ready to talk about the drops because first, let's talk about our Fountain of Youth in a box, the Renew by Nutrify. This is a patent pending product. It's the only one of its kind in the world. It helps combat the natural aging process to promote youth and vitality. It is expertly formulated that triggers human growth hormone production. As we climb to the ripe age of 30, our body is busy creating HGH, and then we start to go on the decline. HGH is shown to promote deeper, more restorative sleep, increase your libido, stamina, and pleasure, reduce body fat, increases lean muscle, promotes youthful looking skin and hair. My hair keeps growing. It's about 1.5 inches every month with this product. And it's so shiny. It's the healthiest hair I've ever had in my life. It improves mood and energy, improves cell regeneration, and you get into that deep REM sleep. You're going to sleep so well. We just had Beverly on the call a couple of days ago. She said, Ricia, for the first time, I'm sleeping thanks to the drops and to the Renew. She's able to get proper rest. And I think we undervalue a good night's sleep until you're in the position that you're not sleeping well. You need to get your good night's sleep. It also helps lower the cortisol production. So again, when you've got lower cortisol, lower anxiety, blend it with the drops, you're going to lose weight a lot quicker. These drops are doctor created, backed by science. They've been on the market for 12 years. Everyone loves the drops. I've seen more than weight loss testimonies come out of this box of drops. It blows me away. Again, being on the market for 12 years, we've sold over 1 million bottles. It's naturally safe and effective. What they're going to do for you is curb your hunger and control your appetite. It eliminates your sugar cravings. You'll no longer want the piece of pie. It's just so great. It helps balance hormones, including your insulin, your hunger hormone, the ghrelin, leptin, and cortisol. It will stimulate your metabolism, so it helps you stay motivated, increases your energy and feel younger. So you're going to want to get up off the couch and do some exercise. And it certainly helps with stress and stabilizing your mood so you don't overeat. Scientifically proven to support your thyroid, maintain healthy blood sugar levels. And so many people say that in the first few days that it lifts their brain fog. So you have better brain clarity and memory improvements. You're basically going to lose weight in your entire body. I call them my magic drops. What you're going to want to do is blend it along with this approved food list that was created by Dr. Strand for his diabetes patients. You will certainly not go hungry. There's a lot you can choose from. I want to insist this is not a fad or diet. It is a lifestyle. It's clean eating. Stay with it, exercise, drink your water, and you're going to see incredible results like Jane and Victoria. 32 pounds in 8 weeks. Look at the difference. Wow. Men have hormones too. Alan in December, he looks like a younger version of himself in September. Dr. Crystal lost 162 pounds. That was over 6 years ago, and she still looks that beautiful thin lady on the right. Here's myself. Before I even took one drop in my mouth on April 23rd, top right, you can see around my bra line, my hips, my buttocks. And in 13 short days, what happened? Look at the transition. So this is not a long process, guys. It happens very, very quickly. We're going to hear from our testimonies in just a few short minutes. Tracy from West Virginia. So many athletes love our products too. Their performance increases substantially. Katie from Phoenix, 30-day transition. James LaPonce, 47 pounds in 4 months. Julie Park, chubby and now gorgeous. April out of Oklahoma, It's amazing. Everyone just looks so much younger. What a difference these products are making for people's lives. The Hublers. Josh has a physiotherapy clinic. He's a scientist, he's a medical practitioner. He tore these drops apart, all the science that he could read, and he said, I've got to know that these are a good, clean ingredient product before I can recommend them to my patients. Well, he was so satisfied. Not only did he start recommending the product or taking the product and seeing the great results, but he also started recommending it. And these two are now senior officers, which basically means weekly check with commas. And they have 5 kids in addition to a very busy practice. Sheila out of Fort Worth, not only did she say goodbye to 25 pounds, but the drop substantially helped her through her radiation and chemotherapy after her cancer. Chris Bailey was recently on my call and he talked about his experience with Lyme disease. I learned so much listening to him that night. The drops helped him through this process. And not only that, he lost a lot of weight and he feels 100% so much better. Selena shared with us about her A1C numbers becoming far more clear and healthier. Also, her blood pressure numbers. Differences left, right, and center. Ashley brags about not having those menopausal symptoms anymore with the night sweats, the anxiety, the hot flashes. She also lost 15 pounds. Reese, again, my friend that introduced the MOA to me, he lost 65 pounds and kicked his addiction for Dr. Pepper and Oreo cookies. Penny Toner, one of my usual co-hosts, my dear friend from Grand Prairie, the lady on the left was ready to die. She had colon cancer, 5 surgeries. Every surgery was to correct the previous surgery. She could process a half an avocado a day. That's it. She was in bed all the time. She was fatigued. She was depressed. She listened to me. She trusted me. And in 2 months, the new Penny Toner is presenting herself on the right side of that slide. People's lives are changing in greater ways than just losing weight. Let's go to our testimonies. I am your first vet testimony tonight. Again, when I first talked about going on to the program, I was the lady on the left. And I wonder, who is that lady and how'd she get inside my computer? And it's funny, you don't realize how big you start to get, the extra pounds and the heaviness and the extra inches and all that until you see pictures after you lose the weight and you look back and you go, oh my God, was that really me? I was a size 16. In 3 months, I lost 34 pounds and I'm now a size 8. I'm so ecstatic. I had 5 suitcases of skinny clothes that hadn't been open for about 5 years. So I was super ecstatic to be able to do a little fashion show and show off my new, my clothes, but I call it my new wardrobe. So along the way, not only did I lose a lot of inches and a lot of pounds, but again, too, combined with the MOA, shortly after the MOA, on about my 5th paycheck, because we do get paid weekly. And again, I followed Joni's role. She said, just post on Facebook. So I started posting, and so many people out of Canada said, I want the drops, and I'd be sending them the link so they could buy the drops. And things just magically happened that the company just started sending me these weekly paychecks. So the next product was the Noni. I'm going to say this. I take all the products now, but with the drops, the Noni, and with the MOA are the products that I know have helped me rid of all the ache from the head-on collision that I had, from the achy in my fingers and my toes. I know those are the 3 products that help me, that I live a life pain-free. I'm so forever grateful. I feel like I've aged backwards. I have the energy of a 35-year-old. I don't know what to say. I'm just so grateful to this company, to John and Darren, and to these products, and to all the doctors and scientists that put this together for us. I'm grateful to Chris and Joni for having made that phone call that day to tell me about these drops. Now I just want to reach out and share with as many people as I can, because I've done these calls twice a week, and every single time I get one testimony after another about people's lives greatly changing financially, but more importantly, on a health level, how much better they're feeling and how they have their life back. Thank you for allowing me time to share my testimony with you. And I really would love to see you participate in the drops and the rest of the products that we talked about. Now I'm going to bring the mic over to Dori Capretti, my new best friend. She's out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Look at that beautiful girl, and we're going to hear about her story. Dori, are you with me tonight?
I am.
Thank you
Hello.
so much. It's past your bedtime, and I really appreciate you staying up late for us.
Absolutely. Well, I just want to tell you guys a little factoid. So I am a health coach. I'm a practitioner. I deal with quantum frequency, and I do a lot of trainings. And I always tell people sleep is so important. And between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. is when your glymphatics kick in, and that is when your brain cleans itself. So, Risha, because you're my new best friend, I'm giving up part of that process for you tonight because it's
Thank
10:30.
Thank you.
I'll clean my brain tomorrow, but
Can
anyway,
you
no,
not just turn your clock back and pretend you're in British Columbia?
I could.
Yeah, there
But
you
no,
go.
it's my pleasure to be here. This has been like a whirlwind romance. Layla, I think you said you started taking the drops on October 2nd. Okay, I was right after you. I was that
Yeah.
same week. So I'm a newbie. So what happened was this, and I'm just gonna come clean since it's just us girls here. So I had been introduced by someone a couple months prior to that about the drops, and I was an Optavia coach. So I helped women lose weight. I had lost 30 pounds on Optavia, and so anyway, I really didn't take the drops that seriously, and so I was working with a client. And she wanted to lose weight. I said, well, let's just do Optavia. That's my one trick pony, and she couldn't tolerate it. Like the ingredients, she was having horrible GI. I mean, it was just so unpleasant. And so I'm like staring at these drops. I'm like, okay. So I've been curious about these drops. I said, why? I'm going to send you my box. I'm going to find another box. I said, why don't we just go on it and we'll be guinea pigs together? And she's like, okay, we're good. So I had her fill out this questionnaire of all of her symptoms. I wanted to know about like night sweats. I wanted to know about GI. Was she constipated? Did she have binge eating, excessive weight, compulsive eating, water retention, low libido, brain fog? All of these 4 pages of symptoms from 0 to 100. And so she does her score, and then I do my score. So I'm a 31. So I go on the drops. By day 4, my symptoms went from a 31 down to a 5. So 0 to 10 is optimal. So I'll be like, I'll be darned. So within 30 days, I had lost 10 pounds and 12 inches. Now, I wasn't that big to begin with. So I was kind of impressed that I did lose the 10 pounds. So I think what interests me most is that I like that they're all natural. With Optavia, we were really competing with those shots, which I cannot warn people enough about those shots. Some of those side effects are permanent, such as gastroparesis, stomach paralysis. So there's a time and a place for everything. So why not start with something natural? So I had tremendous success on the drops. I went full on board as a brand partner. Carol is my upline. She has more patience than Job with me because I'm like, it's a simple system, but for whatever reason, I was like, it can't be this simple. So I was overcomplicating it. She's like, Dori, it's really that simple. So I brought on some fabulous brand partners. I've got Becky on the call with me tonight supporting me. But I will tell you, if you've ever wanted to just make an impact on your health and then those of others, because I'm all about, if I find something, I'm going to pay it forward. This is just such a great opportunity. And one of the things too is I had originally lost 34 pounds with Optavia. It's a good program, but I gained a lot of it back because I went through a divorce. I went through a custody battle. So life happens and I slid backwards. I got into some really bad eating habits and my hormones got super wonky. So this product really, it's a godsend in my mind. So for anybody who wants to feel like themselves again and become their very best version, it's the drops. It's truly
That's
the drops. Now,
awesome.
I like Risha have tried some of the other products as well, but I will tell you that start with the drops, see how good you can feel, and then what I do is I start adding on that like foundational nutrition and just the vitamins and minerals, the probiotics, the detox, the restorix, and it's just when you support your body, God gave us a body that knows how to heal itself if given the right conditions and the right raw materials. These are the right raw materials. You just have to take them. So
Absolutely. That's a great testimonial. So true. What about Renew? I love my
I love
Renew.
Renew.
I sleep like a baby with Renew. Oh my God, I wake up and it's time to get up. The alarm doesn't even have to get me up. What about you? What's your experience with Renew?
I really love it. I'm probably on my second month right now with Renew, and I am taking Mo. I forgot to tell you, I do like Mo a lot too. But Renew, I can tell you, my sleep is great. And sleeping, quite honestly, like if there's one thing you need to do is you need to sleep. You need to sleep 7 to 9 hours. Sleep deprivation is tied in with obesity and all kinds of other things. This is when your body repairs itself. So Renew, I would say next to the drops, it's going to be Renew. And then it's going to be the vitamins and minerals and so forth. But I get a great night's sleep. I just feel myself again. I just feel I feel like a better version of myself, and I feel like I'm looking better too. So it's a little bit of a vanity product, but the sleeping was a huge piece for me too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, also too, it's not only vanity, but you wake up, you make better decisions when you're well rested.
Yeah.
So for whatever decisions for your family, for your business, for your work, whatever it is, right? You have to have that sleep.
Yeah, well, I think the other thing too is like as a health coach, a health practitioner, you're kind of like a walking billboard. So if people see you glowing and energetic and like, the brain fog has left the building, people are like I'll have what she's having. So I think it's just part of the package. You look, you feel good. And again, we're in our 50s, we're in our 60s. Like I feel like I feel better than I did in my 30s, Risha, just like you. I have more energy now. I feel like I'm living a better life.
Absolutely. We're so grateful. Dori, thank you so much. I look forward to rooming with you when we're in Utah and just in
Yes.
the next few days. Bring some, don't forget that expandable jacket, okay? Thank you so much, Dori. Wow, another great testimonial. It's just wonderful. And Dori is a professional health coach. So, you got to understand as well, too, people like Dori, whose reputation is directly involved with their career, they research these products to make sure that it is a viable product for them to recommend to their clients. So that's very, very important to understand as well. So at this point, you're probably wondering, okay, how do I get the drops? Well, you can become a customer and buy retail. I'm from Winnipeg. Winnipeg girls don't ever pay retail. So you can open your own virtual business or become a customer by paying a one-time lifetime membership in the United States, $29.95. In Canada, it is $37.95. Should you choose to do a business, because let's face it, you will be telling others about this because there's a glow, like Dori mentioned, there's a glow about you, and people will say, "What are you doing? You look great." Well, discover these drops, and next thing you know, you're doing the business. So you will get all the tools that you need, including a great community to support you with all the training that you need to get your business underway. So on that note, we know you're going to tell people about it. So why not make some money? Because the company wants to send dollars to your mailbox. Partner code does not guarantee any level of income or success to any brand partner. Earnings from the partner code compensation plan depends on each brand partner's sales, business skills, ability, and personal application. So let us teach you how you can turn your drops into profits. When you become a brand partner, automatically you will enjoy 30% in retail profits. For example, in the United States, there's a 4-pack that you can purchase for $371. We'll teach you very easy for a system of growth how you can share 3 of the boxes, earn a profit of $202, and get your product for free. I would encourage you to take advantage of the 10-pack in the US. The unit cost on a 10-pack is $88. Your profits would be $650 getting your drops for free. In Canada, you can purchase a 4-pack. It's $455. It's on sale right now. Your profits would be $250 by sharing it with 3 others. And for you, you would get your product for free. So we will help you with your goal to promote 30 boxes over 30 days. It may sound like a lot, but it's not. The system of growth on Facebook, you'll watch people reaching out to you. You're looking at making a profit of anywhere from 1,860 US to 2,100 Canadian, and you'll arrive at the top pay position called Ultimate. And I'll share that with you in a moment. Let's turn your social media into profit and reach out to an international market. We are all on the World Wide Web. I talked to Don in Parksville, who talked to Debbie in Parksville, who talked to Lori on the Sunshine Coast, who talked to Gavin in Australia. And that's how simple it happens for your business to expand internationally. We have this, it's called Boards. It's an app on your phone, and basically it's a filing system in the cloud. All the testimonies that we post from so many success stories of people like Dori, people like myself, people like Layla, the list goes on. We just reach out and post them twice a day. You have all the material here. When people ask questions, the text strips for the drops. If you can copy and paste, you just plug and play and you're in business. For an example, here's a post of Rick and Crystal, who lost 210 pounds since February. Do you think people aren't going to respond when they see a post like that, especially if weight loss is hot on their list? So the first thing you want to do is going to buy one of the packs, activate your position with 200 points. In a product business, every box and bottle has a point value. So this particular one is 200, so you can be eligible to receive commissions. Again, the 4-pack in Canada or the 4-pack in the US both qualify for your activated position. I will encourage you to add the Renew to your pantry and enjoy this product for the best night's sleeps you can well imagine. In Canada, the 4-pack plus Renew is 270 points. In the US, it's 278. And again, you still will get those 3 extra boxes that you can share with others and earn profits. Again, in the United States, 10 packs are an option for you with 600 plus in profits. I would encourage you, not only a 10-pack, perhaps a 20-pack, but your best profit margin comes at the ultimate option. Again, it gets you to the top pay position, the most important advancement in our pay plan. It's $2,300 for a 30-pack on sale right now. It's $77 per unit. That is 1,500 points, and your profits on the 30-pack will be about $2,500. So that's a great option to get started. So many people talk to me about 2 weeks and 3 weeks, and they've gone through the 30-pack already. We were voted the best compensation plan in the industry, certainly the most generous that I've ever worked for in my 25 years being in the industry. We are paid 9 different ways. We talked about retail profits already. The next one is the new volume bonus. We talked about that ultimate position, and it would look something like this. Let's say Mary is your friend in Kentucky, and she wants to buy 2 10-packs. That's 1,000 points. If you are activated with your 4-pack, you would be paid 15% commission on the 1,000 points. That's $150. If you are ultimate, you would be paid double that. $300 on Mary's same purchase. A mentor always said to me, Ricia, if the company wants to pay you extra money, never leave money on the table. So I encourage everybody to focus on getting to ultimate as quickly as possible right out of the gate. You're going to want to experience with other products. Dori shared with us about how she's enjoying the probiotics and the optimals and so on. Experience the products because, again, people will ask you, what are you doing that makes you look so darn good? And this way you can stay qualified to earn commissions by purchasing 100 PV or selling 100 PV a month. Another way we're paid is called base commissions, and it's basically on the recurring purchases that happen in your organization based on a formula, 15% every week paid on Friday. When these 15% commissions add up over $250 in any given week, the company pays you yet another 15%. As that savings bonus climbs up to $10,000, you're going to get that special phone call from the company. You're going to be recognized on stage, and you're going to receive your $10,000 US for our Canadian audience will be deposited into your account the following Friday. Chris and Joni, my good buddies who live in Costa Rica, they are the #1 in Canada. Again, they can't even get products sent to their mailbox because we're not open in Costa Rica, but they found a way to make a very successful business. In 8 months, they unlocked their savings bonus. You can too. We get paid lifestyle credits, another way of being paid with our company. And for everything we do for our monthly subscription, we get lifestyle credits when we refer a new customer, a new brand partner. When we rank advance, all of these different things of just simply building the business are going to earn you lifestyle credits that you in turn can cash in for the Tahiti trip that just happened last April. The July trip was gone to the Bahamas. Upcoming is Punta Cana. That will be in April, coming up soon. And shortly after that will be Bali, the great global trip. So all of these lifestyle credits can lead you towards some beautiful 5-star destinations, and you'll be treated like a prince, like a princess. One of the things I want to bring to your attention is how fast we are growing. We are breaking records in this company. We had 400% plus 26 more than the previous year. Everywhere we look, one to the next, we are breaking records. We are going into critical momentum. So how would you like to get on a train that's going slow uphill, or get on the fast, what is it? The train out of Japan, that fast bullet train? That's the one we're on, folks. Over 800 people were recognized at our recent conference. Over 1/3 of the audience were recognized on stage, and you don't get recognition unless you have the weekly paychecks to support it. We want to recognize you at our next convention. But right now, I want to recognize our guest speaker, SHELLEY BIXBY. She's from Drumheller, Alberta. She's a senior officer. She's brand new with the company. She's really hasn't been very long, but she has the most amazing story. SHELLEY, please come forward. I'm dying to talk to you.
Well, thank you. I am really excited to be here tonight. I watched my girlfriend Robin and I seen the changes and she gave me the drops. I got the drops, or she didn't give me them. I got them in August and I didn't do anything with them or whatever. Just, it was just okay, yeah, okay. But then I went up and I seen her and I seen there was a difference and I seen what had changed with her. And anyway, I got into the drops October the 1st. Since that time, I have taken off 24 pounds and over 20 inches. And I feel great. My blood pressure's down. I'm off my thyroid med, all the things that everybody has, like all the great things, like the weight that I've released, the way I feel, the stress I can handle, the calmness, the sleep. I've been drinking my Renew the whole time, but it tastes so damn good. I just want to just keep drinking it and drink it. I could drink like three of them a night. They're so tasty, eh? Love them. But on a business side, I've been with a financial company for over 25 years. And I built myself a residual income of over a six-figure residual income coming into my family. And I tell you the one, and I know that like I don't know how you guys use the word through our company, we call it a residual income. It's something that you've built. It's like the business you did yesterday will pay you forever. And that's what I really like about this because right now, as I told you the other day, I said, I've got so much on my plate. My daughter's going in a week from today for a major brain surgery. I was out today with my dad, who's 90, going to be 92 next month, and he's got dementia and he runs 150 head of cattle on a farm. I mean, there's just so much on my plate and I wouldn't be able to deal with it had I not had this residual income coming into me. So, I mean, I see your structure. I don't know it all yet, but I'm willing to learn the structure of what you have because I see how it has changed so many people's lives financially. And there's times that come to our life, whether it's sickness, rather it's our family sickness, rather it's we just want to take off and be living where you're living, in the beautiful weather. But to go and do that, you have to have money. Right. And I really believe that I want to learn all the ins and outs of this business to build it because if you save money, money will save you. And I really believe that it's going to give me an opportunity to build like all the different residual incomes. I got residual incomes from my farm, like there's all kinds of different things out there. So there's so much stuff. If you build, I don't want to go out and sell a product. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to sell the product, but I want to go sell a product to feed my family. I want to build a business that will take this product worldwide and be able to help many families so that they can buy their lives back and we can live our lives back. That's kind of where I'm at.
Yeah. Yeah, so very true. And when you have an outstanding product, people are going to want to reorder it every month, right? Yeah, because look at how many products that we all buy from whatever vitamin shop, and it gets stashed to the back of the cupboard, and then when it's moving day, you just throw it all in the garbage, right? And I've noticed that with these products, that people start with the drops and the renew. Those are you must do those together. And then again, you experiment with the MOA and the Noni, and like Dori and I, we've got them all,
Yeah.
and I have 23 products in Mexico, and every single one of them are in my pantry because they're all amazing products.
I love a lot of them. Can you just throw my picture back up there for 1 second?
Yeah,
I
you
just want to know,
bet.
do you guys, I gotta tell you why I put this picture up. I've been sharing all the pictures that we're sharing on our 9 and 3 on Facebook. And then I had this one lady reach out to me. Well, it's great. We're seeing all these people, she says to me. And she says, but she said, it's not you. She says, how do we know? We don't even know if they're real people. And she says, why don't you show a picture of yourself? I'm going, well, okay, well, I've only taken off from August. I started October the 1st, but I was this way on September the 30th. I didn't look any different. Anyway, so there I am. So I have basically let's say 6 weeks in. I'm 6 weeks in there. And so I'm going, oh my gosh, I got to put this picture up because these people think it's a scam. People are writing scam on my thing and that. And I'm going, this isn't a scam. Anyway, I go and I put this up there, but this was only 14 pounds. That's 14 pounds.
Yeah.
Like my eyes are swelled shut for Pete's sakes. I do have big eyes, but so seriously, you guys, like I kept 14 pounds. Now I'm doing a thing at the end of the month. I'm going to go live on Facebook and I'm going to do it because somebody again today from Costa Rica, they live. And she goes, Shelley, I see all that stuff that you're posting on weight loss. I said, it's not weight loss. I'm rebalancing my hormones. I got off my thyroid medication. And went on and on. Anyway, long story short, that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to post again at the end of the month on January 29th is my birthday, and I'm going to post the difference then to now. And yeah, I'm in the challenge. I feel so much better. And you know what? I can't wait to look hot in a bikini this summer.
I know you're going to be that hot tamale with your polka dot bikini. Thank you so much, Shelley, for being here, for sharing your story with us, and congratulations on your success. And again, too, it's not just about a few pounds. It's about
No.
getting off the meds, being kinder to your liver so your liver doesn't have to process all that stuff. All of it, right, is getting back to a healthier state. And as Dori said earlier, getting back to the best version of you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Well, folks, it's time to wrap it up. My goodness, we had just such an amazing time
Risha,
tonight. Yes.
I wanted to introduce my guest, Gary.
Oh, hi, Gary. Can we introduce him at the end? Would that be good?
Yeah, okay.
Just wrapping up right now.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much. So, what does balance look and feel like, and how will I know if the products are working for me? Okay, well, I'm going to use my personal testimonial. I don't spend money on 23 products every month. And I'm not asking you to do that. I just do it because Partner Cope likes to pay me a lot of money, as they will like to pay you a lot of money too. So why not have the best of the best? How will I know if they're working for me? How will they know how will you know if they're working for you? You will experience more energy, which means you'll feel younger, you'll start aging backwards, you'll get that glow in your face, the telltale signs, you release that puffiness in your face. Like Shelley was talking about, her eyes were squinting, everything changes. You just look healthier. You'll enjoy better sleep. You'll jump out of bed when you're done sleeping instead of when the alarm goes up. You'll find yourself in improved mood rather than feeling anxious. You'll be floating through difficult times, and you might get a little bit more excited and get your husband to bed a little earlier more often, right? And that in reduction in inflammation, you'll find that your joints are moving a lot more agility, and you'll see that your pants are fitting better. That is one of the downsides to this program is you'll have to go shopping. Yeah, and you'll have to get some rings resized. Okay. You'll have better elimination. You get rid of that bloatiness and the digestion. The brain fog, all of a sudden you're thinking clearly. You remember why you went into that room after eating your dinner, boosting your immunity. So when everyone else is getting sick, you won't be there. You'll be just experiencing an overall sense of well-being. In full circle, revisiting this slide, I'm sure you've thought, as you've heard from our testimonies tonight, and about the different information about the different products, the people that you know in your circles who would be experiencing this. Every single person over the age of 30, when you're walking down that street, would be circling 3 to 5 to 7 to 10 of all of these. There's so many people that we can reach out to help. Over 1 billion women are going into menopause in 2025. That's a lot of people that we can reach out and help. And guys, you don't know about this, but that menopause business is not a lot of fun. Those hot flashes where you feel like a furnace is going, it's a challenging time for women. So let me ask you this in summary. After you received all this great information tonight, are you a 1, 2, 3, or 4? A 1 is the person that wants to drops and then prepared to buy retail. Nah, you don't want to do that. At least get your membership so you can get your products wholesale. You can also become a brand partner for the same money, and you could save money. What about the person who says, you know what, I kind of like to have that emergency money if my pool should break down, if an earthquake should come along, or like Shelley was talking about, that what happens all of a sudden when you have an aging parent that needs your help, or a child that goes into a serious surgery. You're going to want to have the money reserved so that you don't have to worry about taking time off work so you can be there for your loved ones. So why not become a brand partner, be a number 3 so you can save and earn? But as I say, this company wants to send you money every Friday. We always celebrate Friday, calling it Payday Friday. How would you like to become a brand partner so that you can not only save money and not only earn, but you can earn big and transform your life very quickly? With us, you can live the dream. There's a lot of people planning already to go to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic to enjoy that time freedom and get back into that polka dot bikini like Shelley's going to do in a body you love. Enjoy the financial stability that comes very quickly. Community of friends. And yes, we are darn good people. We just love you so much and we want to be with you and help you. And we'll be a family together. We all thrive together. Enjoy those luxurious experiences in those gorgeous hotel Partner Co wants to send you to. So enrolling is easy. It's as little as 5 minutes, no matter which country you're in. Now's the time to become a brand partner. I want to encourage you. We're going to have a question period. I'm going to shut off the recording in a moment. But definitely don't let this one pass you by. Too often we are woulda, coulda, shouldas, right? Opportunities only come knocking on your door once or twice, and eventually they go to others that open the doors. Here it is, January 16th, 2025. Where were you 1 year ago? January 16th, 2024. How has your life changed on a health level, on a financial level? How has it changed with the decisions that you've made in the last year? What about the last 5 years? This is the time, folks. This isn't a pitch. This is real. These products are real. These testimonies are real. The paychecks are real. I invite you to our IPA call tomorrow and hear about the paychecks that people are making. It's just a pretty outstanding time right now for all of us. And we want you on board to, let's all party together, right? So I want to say thank you to all of the brand partners and the guests who came on board to participate with our event tonight. I want to say thank you for Dori Capretti for staying up way past her bedtime and giving up her special sleep time for us. Shelley, I want to say thank you so much for being here from Drumheller to speak to us as well. And Layla, our hostess with the mostest, for managing the room. And we're going to stop the call right now. I invite everybody to stay on board so we can answer your questions.